gold, silver, mining stocks, the stock market, oil, the energy sector, maybe even Bitcoin as well too. Everything could be showing a massive topping formation before a really big drop in the market. This is the everything drop coming real soon. I want to share with you exactly what I'm seeing right now and what could be coming down the road so we can, one, be alert to it from the markets right now. Because what I'm seeing right now, guys, across all the different markets right now could actually be giving us an early warning sign of that to happen. And this is one thing we must do, right? For you guys that are so dogmatic about one way, this is what the stock market's definitely going to do. This is what's definitely going to happen. John, you don't understand. Shut up, right? Shut up. Listen to the markets. Let the market do the talking. Let the market do the talking. What I'm talking about here is this. Let's bring up here. S&P 500. Do you know the last type of formations we're getting right now in the market? The last type of formation. Now, by the way, guys, I don't care if it goes down. In fact, I can't wait for the big bear market to start. Maybe it's already starting. You know why? Because when we get the bear market, now also guys, just so you know, FYI, I have a watch list of stocks that I'm watching right now. I've gone through all the different stocks and I've built a watch list of things I want to watch over the next week or two. And do you know I have, let's actually see here. Do you know I have, this is my watch list of stocks through here that I have. And I have 45 stocks on my watch list. Guess what? You wouldn't believe what's happening right now. Every single stock that I have on my watch list are stocks that are setting up for a really good trade of mine. And if you'd like to learn my actual trading system, first thing in the description there, guys, go get access to a free training, free course, whatever it is. You can actually learn the actual system I'm utilizing, right? But here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing, right? I actually have watch lists of stocks that are setting up for trades. All I'm looking for now is a nice, good confirmation entry signal to get involved with some of these stocks. So I'm keeping an eye on this because any one of them could trigger, and that could be a really nice, successful trade for me this week and next week, right? So I'm watching all these different stocks here that I'm watching here right now. But do you know, out of 45 stocks, there is not one bullish setup. Not one bullish setup amongst all my 45 stocks. And I use my scans, right? I have scanning technology to help me scan the markets, right? And that helps me find the trades. But I also like to manually go through the market, say the S&P 500 manually, right? And build a watch list of stocks that I'm keeping an eye on for, because as you know, right? The more time you put into the markets and get better at reading the charts, the better trader you're going to be, right? But this is the interesting thing, is out of all my 45 stocks, there is not one bullish setup. Every single one of them is bearish setups. Now, what I mean by setup is that I have my setup and then I have my confirmation entry trigger to get involved with it, right? So, and that's the reason why my trading is so successful, because there is no guessing the way that I trade is that there is no guessing when I should be in, when I should be out, and so on and so forth, right? There is just no guessing. So the really interesting thing is now looking at this S&P 500 and looking at all these other markets as well too, and even what's happening with gold right now. There is so much happening right now across all these markets, and it's really interesting to see that all the dynamics of what's going on here, of what's happening here in the markets side of things. And also the really interesting thing, and this is actually just blowing my mind away so much in the markets here. And one thing that's blowing my mind away is this. Check this out, right? If you go to my actual tab, go to johnsfreegift.com for a free trading course. Got to plug my free course. Look at this here. Oh, by the way, guys, this article here, if you haven't read it, just read it if you're going through a bit of a hard time. Anyway, check this out. All right. So we have this image right here. Okay. And this image right here that we actually go through here right now is telling us that we've actually had traders plowed $6.6 billion into leveraged long ETFs. Now, I know the flip side of this, and so many people are bullish right now. Now, by the way, guys, I'm saying this and I'm trying to share with you how to really approach these markets. I have on my YouTube channel right now, my trailer video says, we're going to 7,500 on the S&P 500, and people calling me nuts for that. That's okay, right? That still may happen, right, guys? But just as we know, and we could have a down month this month, and then we could have another move on the downside, over the next, say, month or so. And then for the rest of the second half of this year, we could have a massive rally. That is possible, right? So that's an overall target. That's an overall target that I have. And again, it's just a target. It's just based off Fibonacci extensions. It's not something I'm doing a trade on, right? But I'm trying to share with you. Now that's big picture, right? That's what's likely to happen by the end of this year, right? Now, when it comes down to my trading this week, because guess what? I am a trader this week. And if I start to get warning signs like this here, not that matters because my trading setup is my trading setup, but look at this here. Massive, massive, massive. And we're getting that through there. It's like, oh my goodness. And I'm telling you right now is out of my 45 stocks that I've got right now on my watch list, every single one of them are bearish setups. Now, once again, I must confirm, I have my setup and it's setting up. All I now need is my entry trigger to get involved with it because I know the exact entry bar I'm looking to get in. I know the exact type of, I've got my setup and I'm looking for the exact entry candle to say now is the time to get involved with it, right? That's the reason why my trading is so successful is because there is no guessing. We've got the setup, boom, entry signal, now we get involved with it. So the reason why I'm saying this to you right now is, once again, it blows my mind away that there is not one bullish setup trade almost getting ready to go out of all the S&P 500 stocks that I actually went through just recently. 45 stocks on a watch list, and every single one of them are bearish. Now looking at the actual stock market here, look at this here. The last time we got this similar pattern here, right now, is, check out, was back here. What is this? What am I talking about? Well, firstly, this is a weekly chart, S&P 500. And also we have the market trending up through here, right? We have a big bull market, bear market, bull market. Are we about to go through a bear market? But here, check this out. This green moving average through here is what? This green moving average is my 24 moving average. Now, by the way, guys, once again, I hope this is the top. I hope we go through an extraordinary quality bear market and it's going to go down. It's going to crash. Oh my goodness. The everything bubble, the everything crash is coming. I hope so. Why? Give me the put options. Give me the short side. Because when you short it and we do go through those big crashes, guess what? Especially the way that I trade, I like to trade options, right? The volatility in the options just goes skyrocket. And it's just been, sometimes we talk about, I remember a trade I did a while ago and I got into it and the very next day it was 200% profit in one day because the thing just took off like a rocket. So that's the reason why I love that type of trade. Anyway, so what we're getting here right now is, as you can see, green moving average to the upside, right? And this is where it gets so like, are we forming something like this here? Meaning we're actually starting to get the moving average rolling over, right? We actually broke below the moving averages. We're no longer making high lows. We made a lower low. Look what's happened through here, right? We broke these lows, and the moving average is now starting to curl over. Through all this time, since 2023, flat, up, still slightly trading up, up. Look what's happening here. Complete and utter, maybe topping pattern, right? And now what that simply means is that if we do get more upside, we may get a little bit more upside up to around about, say, a 50% Fibonacci. Let's bring on the fibs levels. Let's bring on fib levels. Fibos, there we go. So we may be getting ready for a bit of weakness to come in the markets. Again, based off what we're seeing through here, right? So this is what's happening on the S&P 500. Just a massive, huge potential rounding top pattern. Now, this is where right now you cannot be so dogmatic about anyway. What I just said there was what potentially could come. What so many morons do in this actual industry is they'll watch a YouTube video just like me. It's like, oh my goodness, let's go short now. Let's get in now before everyone else does. No, you are a moron. Do not place a trade based off a YouTube video. No, that is the wrong thing to do. You're a moron. Don't do that. Do you know how many people I hear say that? Okay, John, I'm going to go short the market right now because you think the market's going to drop. No, you moron, right? Because guess what? I could be wrong. Let the market tell you. And on top of all that, if you're trading the market, use a trading system, not a YouTube video. YouTube videos is just a general market updates and so on and so forth. Like what you're watching right now. You want to be a professional market? Use an actual trading system, a trading plan, a trading approach. A YouTube video idea is not a trading plan. Right, anyway. Now, let's actually continue here. What we're seeing through here, it's a big move to the upside. Now, this is the reason why I like, guys, and I hope, and for me, one thing I do know is no matter what I think, hope, or fear, I need to listen to this, my dear, right? Actually, there you go. No matter what I think, hope, or fear, I need to listen to you, my dear. And who's my dear? My dear is the market, right? And that's what could happen here. Now, here's the thing. This is the daily charts. All right, so that was the weekly chart. This is the daily chart. If for some reason we do not, and we actually get a very strong move coming now, what through here? Like that, something like that, and we break up like that. If we do get something like that, guess what? This is now a big V bottom, and then yeah, we may get a little bit of a pullback through here. The moving average is probably going to start to flatten out, and then we're probably going to make another move to the upside. Right, so that's what we want to, what actually happens here over the next couple of weeks. The next couple of weeks is going to be so defining factor there. Right, so that's obviously what we're seeing through there on the stock market, on the S&P, and we're looking at all ZTS there. There you go. Where's the ZTS? Oh, this is actually one of the stocks on my watch list. It's all the same thing anyway. For you guys that are guessing, guys, I'm telling you right now, it's all for me. The reason why my trading is so good is because I don't guess. I'm just looking for one type of trading setup. That's what I do. I give you guys market updates like I'm doing right now. Guess what? This is just a market update, right? But when I trade the markets, guess what? I'm just trading a trading pattern. And I'm looking for the same pattern every single day. Why? Because I know if I stick to that over a 12-month period, I'm going to have a good, successful year. See, that's where confidence comes from, right? The reason why most people are destroying their accounts right now and they're blowing themselves out of the markets is because they're getting in based off just a tip or a YouTube video. No, don't do that. Use a trading system, a trading pattern. That's all I'm looking for, really. It's just a pattern. And I'm looking for the same pattern every single day. Why? Because if I start to go trade on based on what I think is going to happen, my account goes down. When I just sit there and wait for really good quality setups that meets my trading plan, that I do the same thing every single day, day in and day out, I know there's a very massive high probability that at the end of the year, come December 31st, looking back, I am going to be a very happy camper, right? So that's what we're seeing through there. And this is also the same for all the other indices as well too. Like say, for example, the Dow Jones. Right, Dow Jones is doing something really similar as well too. A big breakdown. The big Dow Jones Fibonacci levels from there to there. Big double top, as you can see. We may get a little bit more short-term rally. We want to really keep it a close eye on this here. But this is actually not looking too good now. Not looking too good. We're actually starting to roll over with the moving average. Right, look at this here. Moving average come up, and then we actually started rolling. This one here has actually come up, and we've actually already started to roll over. So is the market telling us something here right now? Is the market telling something? And this actually goes along with, and I say everything bubble, everything crash, because like even gold, this is gold. And we know what gold's going to do, right? Oh, actually, I don't know definitely what's going to do, but there's a massive probability, right? We know. What do we know? We know there's a massive head and shoulder formation here, right? This is my TC2000 platform, by the way. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, right? That's a massive head and shoulder. We project that from there to there, and we have a long way to go. I'm actually expecting about a 20% drop overall in gold. Now, FYI, guys, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this, but some of you little monkeys don't. When I say that a 20% drop, it's not going to do. No do. It doesn't do. It might go do. Get what I'm saying there? This is a 20% drop. This is probably what's going to happen. Not straight down, right? You little monkeys in the comment section sometimes are like, oh, John, it went up 0.2% today. You got it wrong. It's like, come on now, you little monkey. Anyway. So that's what I'm seeing from there. And then it's from that there, guys, we're looking at things like even USO. Look at USO. USO has been doing absolutely nothing all this time. I promise you, one of the greatest breakouts is coming. And USO is one of those. XLE is another one. Oh my goodness. Look at this here, right? Absolutely nothing going on for all this time. Guess what's going to happen, right? Because whenever we do get these what's called sideways periods for long periods of time, look at this here. Even here, this was a sideways period for about 12 months. Then we broke and then we had a big move down, right? It's absolutely, I'm telling you right now, guys, this could be the start of the everything big drop in the market.